What's going on, everybody? My name's Taylor, and welcome back to SmokeShow Happy Hour, your favorite excuse to day drink. So this happy hour is not going to be centered around a national drinking holiday, but it is going to be a big batch of something that you can use when you're hosting your parties for the summer. And if you couldn't guess from this insanely large lineup right here, we're going to be making some sangria. Now for our sangria right here, we're basically going to be using a whole bottle of Spanish red wine. I'm going to use 3/4 of a cup of fresh orange juice. I'm going to use half a cup of some cognac or brandy. So this is something that you can go in between on. I chose cognac because it is going to make this one a little bit boozier. So if you're not really looking for a boozy forward sangria, then I recommend going with brandy. Then we're going to chop up this entire apple, and then we're going to chop up this entire orange and throw in a whole bunch of strawberries and blueberries, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Oh, we're going to garnish here. We're going to throw a couple cinnamon sticks in there, and then we're going to also top it off with some sparkling water too. Let's get right into it. Now that all that fruit prep is done, I have washed and I have cut all of my fruit here. Now, very specifically, I have 1 cup of blueberries and I have 1 cup of strawberries, and then I diced an entire Honeycrisp apple, and I had one of the huge navel oranges. As you guys can see just how absolutely large these slices of orange are, but I think that this is just going to be absolutely beautiful color in this entire sangria. Now, I definitely have a bit more than just 1 full cup of strawberries. I might be adding 1.5 cups here, but that's okay. I think if you guys add your favorite fruit and top it off a little bit more than what I'm calling for in the recipe, that it won't be bad whatsoever. Sangria is one of those things that people play around with recipes all the time. There's a bunch of winter sangrias. They use stuff like cranberries in there, and it's absolutely amazing. So I recommend you play around with this one if this isn't the fruit that you're looking for. Now, once you've added 1 cup of blueberries, 1 cup of strawberries, your entire cut up orange, then we're gonna go ahead and toss in the last bit of our cut up apple there. A little more strawberries just for love. Now we're gonna go ahead and toss in 1 3-inch long cinnamon stick. It adds a lot of flavor there too. Woo! That one pops on me. Now, really exciting, Spanish red. Should be super sweet and super fruity. It's gonna give the perfect aroma to mix with all this fruit here. Three-quarters of a cup of orange juice. Now we're gonna add half a cup of our brandy or our cognac. For this one, I will be using cognac. We're gonna add about 1/2 cup of sugar, granulated. And the final piece is going to be adding some club soda or some sparkling water, whichever one you prefer. It's still gonna give you the same effect either way. Now, why sangria is so much fun is because you get to sit here and you can batch it ahead of time. You can be creative and you can put whatever you want into a sangria, and it's still 9 times out of 10 gonna taste amazing. But the most important part is it does have to sit in the fridge for at least 2 hours or overnight preferably, allowing for those fruits to really soak up all of the alcohol and for the sugar to kind of break down all of the fruit, and it creates a lot more flavor than it typically would if you were just waiting about 2 hours. Now I'm gonna give this one a pretty good stir to kind of mix in all of that sugar. And then we're gonna have to put this in the fridge for a couple hours and come back to you guys with some taste testing. After letting this one sit in the fridge for about 2 to maybe 3 hours, kind of just lost track of time for a little bit, it's finally ready for us to give it the long-awaited taste test here. So I brought Jack on board to see just if it's amazing or if it's, you know, a little bad, but cheers.
A little bad.
I don't know, it can't be that bad, it's too much fruit.
Oh, dude, that's incredible. What's in that?
Okay, so it is an entire bottle of this right here.
Wow.
And we ended up using cognac instead of brandy for a little bit of a boozier finish. It was 1/2 cup, but I think if you go to 3/4 of a cup, or if you even go to a full cup of it, then it would be a great thing, depending on the size that you're using. But play around with the ratios. Let us know if you love this drink and if you're using this to batch for one of your Memorial Day parties or just getting ready for the summertime. But thank you so much for watching this video. Drop a comment if you want to see any other recipes just like this, and turn on that subscribe post notification bell to get notified of any time we post a video just like this. Cheers.
Cheers. Dude, this is pretty good.